What?
That was one. Hi. Technical difficulties all the way around. It's fine. It's fine.
It happens.
Mondays, right?
Happens. Yeah, it's a Monday. Welcome back to Newark by Night. It is our lovely misadventure in the world of darkness in Newark, New Jersey, where we find our, well, not quite heroes, but kindred and ghouls who live together in Newark, New Jersey. When we open our scene tonight, as we often do, we open upon the ghouls. It's still daytime for them. They find themselves at a familiar diner. Sage and Amelia are sitting at the diner. It's a couple of hours before the sunset. And they're both a little bit worried about Bryce. The night before, he had sent a message saying that gold had gone missing. He said that to Sage. And she couldn't get him again on the phone. She couldn't. No messages were replied to. No phone calls were answered. After a long and otherwise uneventful evening, they tried to get some sleep, but that didn't really come. Not very well, anyway. And now they find themselves sitting at the familiar diner that ghouls in the city often find themselves at. The waitress brings them their coffee and stops at the table. Hi, you two. You seem bothered. Do you need something? Maybe some pie? I've got some pie.
I always appreciate a nice slice of pie. We're just worn out. Long hours at the office, as it were.
Okay. Well, it's still there. We also, I could have them cook you up some eggs or
Yeah,
steak.
I think I'll just some bacon and eggs. No waffle this time.
Okay. And you there? We can't hear you.
So weird. Something light and easy.
Okay. Well, we've got some prepackaged salads, but I don't think that's what you're looking for.
No.
I want some soup. You want some soup?
Soup sounds delightful.
Okay. I'll make
stomach and all.
All right. I'll bring you some soup. Chicken noodle. I'll bring you some chicken noodle soup. It'll be fun. And she wanders off to take your orders. What are the two of you feeling right now?
Panic.
Concern. Not full-blown panic just yet. Trying to keep an even head. It's kind of hard to figure out what to talk about because, well, there's only so much that you can do whenever somebody you care about goes missing, right? So Amelia's just sitting there kind of like finding the words and failing.
All right. After a few moments of you two sitting in an uncomfortable silence, the waitress brings you your food, and she stops and says, "Whatever it is, it's probably going to be all right. You two look very worried."
Yeah, hopefully it turns out all right.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will be. You take care, okay?
Sure.
All right.
You as well.
She goes back to cleaning counters and things. After a actually somewhat satisfying meal, but diner always has the best food at 24 hours a day, which makes it convenient for ghouls. It is getting close to time for your friends to start waking up.
You got this?
Yeah, I'll cover it today.
No, I'm not talking about the meal.
Right.
Although that would be appreciated. I still need to get a bank account set up.
That I was gonna cover regardless if you wanted me to or not. And she'll pay for the meal. It's just first Francis and now gold. And it's not adding up.
Yeah. I'm not exactly familiar with this whole scene, so I can't exactly add things up either. A party bus and then just thin air.
Exactly, and this all started happening after Eileen showed up. Or at least took over. And this whole thing with Bellagio, it's just, we're missing something, and I don't know what it is, and it's gonna...
Yeah, I get it. We're going to need to piece this together if we're going to try to get down to the bottom of it and maybe try to secure a little bit more safety for ourselves, because right now everybody is caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. And she would have been also flipping through Cecil's old notebook, like, to the point that you would think the pages are going to start tearing. That's how often she's reading this thing.
Fair enough. Are you going to go back before your friends wake up, or?
Yeah, Sage would not make them panic again.
And I'll be there as well.
Okay. And the two of you make your way back to go prepare. About the time that you are walking into the apartment is about the time that Prunella normally wakes up, because she always wakes up a bit early. She is, despite occasionally being the curmudgeon of the apartment, also one of the most humane of the members of the apartment, and as a result, wakes up before the sun sets. And as you wake, Prunella, Von Willebrand has yet again returned to his favorite post, sleeping on your face.
He's not eating my face?
Nope, just sleeping there.
Swell.
Okay. He does not wish to be dislodged.
Well, lucky for him, he's a cat, and I'm a kindred. He's a big fat fatty, but that just means he's like normal fatty to me.
Yeah, so you set him aside.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll like take him, like the pair of bowling balls he is, and set him on the floor. I'll give him some butt pats.
And he gives you a sort of plaintive meow. Meow.
Look, I'm sure you're hungry, because you always are. So just, you know, Go to your bowl.
And you can hear Sage and Amelia coming in.
See? Sounds like food's on the horizon. Go on, cat. Don't eat my toes.
So, as you begin to wake up and Sage begins producing the smoothie, the sun finally sets. And Ollie, give me a rouse. Actually, everybody should be giving me a rouse. I forgot to ask for it.
I successfully roused.
Okay.
I have not blushed yet.
Successfully roused. I have failed on my blush.
Okay. And Prunella, remember that you get to basically roll twice and keep the better.
I know. I'm just not going to blush just yet. I'm going to walk out looking like hell.
Yeah, that's fair. And Feather, go ahead and give me a rouse. Oh, Feather's waking up in a hungry place. Good to know. Ollie, you wake up a bit on the hungry side. Not too bad, though. You've been there before. And this overwhelming desire to create something rolls across you.
All right. Well, let's see what I can create. Well, I'll blood surge this because
Sure,
it's
sure.
the desire, the pain. I am not hungry. Let's do something. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. No crits.
All right. So you absolutely are in the groove of doing your artwork. Feather, you wake up and the beast has a bit of a stronger hold on you. You're finding yourself just really, really hungry this morning. And you also, as you begin to open your eyes, sense something, and you turn and you see a pair of eyes staring at you. They're red, Kindred red, and there is a voice saying something to you.
It's in my room.
It seems to be. It seems to be in your room, and as it speaking to you, you can't understand what it's saying, but you know you're terrified of it. Something about the voice. You don't want to hear the voice, and for a moment there, you see Amelia is in the room, and Sage is in the room, and Prunella is in the room, and they all are covering their ears. And then you finally actually wake up.
Feather is immediately going to crawl over to her desk and get her headphones and just plug them into her phone and just start blasting music. So she's to not hear anything. She doesn't want to hear anything except whatever. I don't know what Feather listens to.
Okay.
It's baby metal.
Sure.
That tracks so hard.
That's perfectly reasonable. So yeah, you begin listening. You're hungry though, and before you start pumping the sound, you hear the sounds of somebody in the kitchen. So you're fairly certain things are getting made for you.
Yeah. She's she just make sure she's got the things on puts her does her her nightly checking under the bed too, just to make sure that the monsters aren't there, or the monsters being that creepy ass little girl. And she's gonna head into the kitchen, oblivious to everything except the clawing hunger in her stomach.
Okay. So yeah, Feather comes wandering out, looking particularly hungry. So, I assume Sage has made her smoothie, or has she not?
Yeah, she would have, as soon as walked in the door, made the smoothie.
Okay.
Would have put the blood bag in. Just kind of like falling back into routine, but she's not like hiding the bag that the blood was in like she normally does. She's like, we can't baby Feather anymore, but I'm still going to give her the smoothie to make it easier.
Yeah, she's twitchy,
Okay.
coming into the kitchen, just constantly looking over her shoulder. And like in every dark corner, she's looking in all the corners. She's looking where there's shadows for those red eyes again. And like you can hear the music coming out of her headphones because of how loud it's blasting.
What you looking for?
Think you might need to take her headphones off before
Yeah. Shoulder taps or like waves. What are we looking for? Eyes. All right, we're looking for eyes.
And she's just gonna take the smoothie and just stick her metal straw in it and just start sipping and just. She's gonna plant herself in the living room because it's the best vantage point.
Okay. And eventually Ollie comes out after working on his piece for a while, and it's a pretty satisfying piece. It's like, it's not hanging the Louvre, but it's good. It's good.
it could be in a gallery somewhere good.
Ollie just comes out looking sort of briefly happy, looking around. I think it's working.
Is it?
It seems to be. All the messed up shit that we're going through, it's inspired my art a little bit, I think.
Yeah, talking
Wow.
to fairies will do that, I hear.
Well, sometimes the best art comes from a place of distress, so I'm told.
I believe that. I think it does. I think you can't really create great art without some suffering. But fairy, you think she was a fairy, Prunella? Really? A fairy? She didn't have wings. There's no like pixie dust.
You really don't know folklore about Fae, do ya?
Fae? No. What's a fae?
Long story short, they're kind of like they exist somewhere else, like almost like a different dimension, and they are strange.
So she's a raindrop heartbeat fae.
It just looks over at like Prue, just kind of like, do you?
Okay.
Sure.
She
Sure.
seemed nice. She seemed nice, right? I thought she was nice. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if I can recall, like my limited knowledge of like Grimm's fairy tales, if they're anything like that, there's always some sort of catch.
Always.
Hopefully, it's not gory.
Catch. I will keep an eye out for the catch.
You don't tend to make deals with Fae. Just like you technically aren't supposed to give out your name to a Fae. They like to take things.
It's good advice. I wish I would have known that about 2 months ago. It's fine.
If you
What's
had
done
me
is
2
done.
months ago, we could have gotten a better contract for you.
It was a high pressure negotiation. I probably would have signed it regardless.
Well, at least you would have had a few loopholes. But, and she turns towards Prue. Speaking of, when do you think you're going to get out of the prototype stages for your designs?
Actually, that reminds me. And she'll literally like pull her phone out and send several pictures of sketches she had done to Alice. I've been meaning to get her feedback on something I drew up the other day. She's got some textiles that I think would go good in these silhouettes, but we haven't had much time to actually work on it because, you know. And she looks at Feather and then at Ollie, and she can tell how kind of worried Sage is. And it's just like things have been busy.
So these
Yeah.
designs, I want you to give me a roll. Give me a craft plus intelligence or charisma, whichever you prefer. Intelligence would be more sort of designed by principles, whereas charisma would have a little more of your individual flavor.
The last time I rolled a craft roll, it was 1 die. Times have changed. I got 5. Woo!
Woo! Character development.
The first time I rolled craft, you told me to do intelligence and crafting, and I only had 1 dot in intelligence and nothing else, and I was like, here it goes.
Oh my god.
Character growth.
Living on the edge.
I like that.
That sounds great.
All I got was 2 10s. The rest are fails. But those 2 10s are crit.
It's a
On
crit.
blood are they on blood dice though? Is the question.
No. Neither of them are on the 1 blood die.
So you got a critical success with 4 successes. That's
Yep.
good. That's good.
On my
So-
Prunella dice from Wolfpack dice.
Yes, we give a nod to Wolfpack. So you send these off, and a few minutes later, you get a response from Alice. Text, hey, these look good. Just that. There's no tone because it's a text message.
Mm-hmm.
Just a, hey, these look good.
No emoji.
TY. Send.
So, as you are sort of getting ready for the day, some of you are hungry. Feather has drank some blood, 1 hunger down. You still have a bit of hunger left, and so does Ollie. Are you going hunting?
Yes, I'm going hunting because I also still need to heal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go hunting.
Okay. Are you going to the same park you usually go to?
You know, it's becoming. I feel like maybe change it up. Maybe find another alley.
Okay.
Do you need some assistance?
Assistance? You want to come? Yeah, you can come with me. It's fine.
Yeah, because remember the last time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a fluke. That never happens to me. Almost never happens to me. But thank
Well,
you.
your 0 chance is still his chance. So
Fair.
So you're going to check one of your local alleys near
Yeah.
your place. Okay. So the two of you are going down and looking. Give me while you're hunting, looking for somebody. Give me a wits and awareness.
All right. Oh, that's only 2 successes.
Okay. Amelia, do you want to?
Sure, I'll go ahead and assist my Damator. And I've only got 1 success on that. I'm mostly paying attention to him.
It takes you a while to find somebody, but as you look around, you find a guy in an alley, just sort of leaning against the wall, trying to avoid being noticed.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach him and just ask him if he needs anything. I'm gonna activate awe while doing that.
Aww.
Yeah.
So he, rather than being scared of you, this time he's as you often use Dawn. With awe, he's just like,
oh no, I'm using Daunt, but I just think it's awe. As I always
okay.
have. I don't actually have awe, so yeah, I'm using Daunt. Sorry.
Okay. Right, that's fair. So this man begins cowering against the wall and almost curls into a ball, trying to get away from you.
It's okay. Can I help you? You look like you need some help.
Give me your roll for
All right.
the feeding type.
And just like it's his perspective. Like, do you need any help? Can I assist you? And it's just the other end. I'm gonna help you so good.
You
I'm
need
gonna help you so good at 5 successes.
You need help. You need it.
Take the help.
There is a difference between I'm here to help you and I'm here to help you.
I'm absolutely here to help. Oh, yes. Thorough helping.
Yes. So you get what you need from him. And as you finish up, you and Amelia are in this alley, and you hear whistling. Like somebody whistling.
Turn towards that sound.
And you see a guy walking down the street in a black outfit. As he's a little middle-aged looking, maybe a heavy built, but just balding. And he's not walking into the alley. He just walks past the entrance to the alley, whistling a tune that you're not really clear what it is.
Well, I'm going to make sure that my friend is situated and calm and, not bleeding out. And then I think I'm just going to head out.
Okay.
I'll follow along, but kind of keep an eye on that whistling guy, just for a bit.
He seems to be walking around the neighborhood, just kind of whistling, looking around. It's kind of odd that he didn't notice you.
Does he look familiar at all?
No. He's wearing an all black suit as far as you can tell from the distance that you're at. You can't see any jewelry or anything that you'd have to get closer.
He doesn't have like goat legs or anything, yeah, right?
No goat legs.
Making sure.
Yeah.
Because you never know in Newark. Yeah, I think I just Amelia, you want to head back? Do you need anything? Maybe stop and get you a snack or something.
Oh, I ate before you woke up, but thank you.
Oh, of course. And on the way home, I think I'm going to try to rouse to heal another point of damage.
Okay.
That passed, so there's that.
Oh, good. As you you make your way home, and as you return home, Sage, you get a phone call. Unknown number.
She's going to pick it up.
Sage, how's it going?
Hey, Francis.
It's nice to talk to you.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you too. How's the van life?
I can't complain. It's kind of nice. Easier when you're dead, you know. Less uncomfortable, no sweating. It's a kind of a thing. But anyways, I thought I would get in touch with you and give you an update. You keep the
Alright.
brain cell for the other crew there, so I figured you should be the one to be told.
The moment she says, "Hi, Mr. Francis," Prunella is just going to be like behind Sage. Just like practically against the phone at the same time as her. Like,
If you want to listen in, Prue, I'll put it on speaker. You don't need to be in my bubble.
why? Hey, it's up to you. I was just.
And she'll put it on speaker.
Oh, I'm talking to the whole calamitous crew. It's nice.
Well, some of them might hear.
Oh, well, I hope they're keeping safe.
I think they're feeding, and I hope they're not
Ah.
getting into trouble.
Oh.
It's Ollie. He's probably already in trouble.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, you said you had an update?
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a news update. You might have heard that there was some issues with Baron Gold. He's okay, last I checked. But somebody who is of the Ventru variety, who lives in New York, apparently hired a Banu to kill him. So he's on the move. Yeah, apparently this fellow in New York thinks that Gold has been making moves on him because people keep dying in his organization. So he just decided to deal with Gold permanently.
Sage is just slowly turning to Prunella.
Did my aunt kill Amelia's Domina to make it seem like the Anarchs are attacking Bellagio?
Well, I don't know if she specifically did. In fact,
not-
most of,
Oh yeah, she got her hands dirty. That sounds like her. You know what I mean.
but they have reason to think it's one of Gold's people that's been hitting them. Apparently, somebody, and I haven't been able to get who, was in New York both times that the major hits took down. One of ours that works for Gold.
And just remembering,
Prue's like not looking at Sage, but is like, clearly like.
I was about to say Sage was there for the second one, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, at that moment, Sage is like, "Oh, we're throwing shade? No, we're not." Like, looking away from Prue.
Like Prue and Sage are having this like, we're not going to go there moment where they're just both awkward.
Yep, exactly what's going on with the two of them right now.
Subject change. Speaking of people who work for people, have you heard from Hawk?
Oh yeah, he's been busy.
Yeah. When will
Are
he
you-
be back to working for us?
Hang on, we're just texting Techo real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Sage just gives her a look of really working for us. That was the choice.
He's Prunella. Have you become attached to my ghoul?
He takes good care of animals.
Ah,
And he doesn't cry as much as the one before that.
That's true. That is true. No, he's been busy. I can't say he's been safe, but you know, we're not living in a safe time. You know.
None of us are safe. This is a
Yeah.
subject I bring up on a nightly basis.
But I've currently got him doing some stuff. Do you want me to maybe redirect him to you specifically?
No, if he's busy doing important stuff, that's fine. But
I can't with you guys.
You can, you will, and you enjoy. You like it.
Tell you what, he's fine. And
he
if
is humiliate.
if he, if something happens to him, I can get you a replacement. It's not that hard.
I would much prefer that not be necessary. And she'll look at Sage. Honestly, in general, would prefer if maybe they don't die ever. Big picture.
Good to know. Good
But
to know.
I would love to see his dog. Give him a pet.
Uh-huh.
I gave him
I'm
that
sure-
dog.
Oh, you gave him a dog. Is that like a what level of date is that? Is that like a 10th date kind of thing? I
She
don't know.
literally gave him a Doberman because she needed to eat, alright? We needed to get the dog. It was gonna
Hey.
look suspicious.
I'm not judging.
I can't bring a dog in here. I still have a cat. And he doesn't move exactly fast. So
Also, I think Willie would beat up that poor Doberman.
well, I
Let's
mean,
be
if he
honest.
fell off the couch onto him, that dog's a goner.
Oh, without a doubt.
So it's good to know. But yeah, I thought you'd want to know. I haven't heard from Gold since he went to ground. But Bryce is with you all, right?
No.
We haven't seen him.
What? That's maybe not good.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out for him. Stay safe.
We have a choice.
Hey, this will be done eventually.
What about all the other damn things?
One thing at a time. You know how it works.
Oh, I would love it if it was ever one thing at a time.
I don't suppose you want to call your sire and have a conversation?
What am I supposed to say? Hey, the guy that I work for now, it's hard for him to pay me if you kill him.
I mean, that's a start.
If you think it would ever, in even the slightest way, work, what percentage chance would you put on that conversation?
Well, I mean, he probably still wants you dead because you went and joined the Anarchs,
To be clear, I had no choice.
Yeah, but it's a black mark on the Ventru.
Hey, they weren't going to take me in the Sabbat, and I don't like how they dress and live their lives anyway, so this is better.
I'm I'm not judging. I just know that the Ventru don't tend to take that very well.
Wait, are the Sabat on the table?
You know what they also don't take that kindly to? Eating cats.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of remarkable. He didn't just have you get a suntan.
It is remarkable. That's why I try not to bother him. I do
Okay.
think it would make it worse. And I
Okay.
kind of, I don't know. I did tell him when the Zamitsi was in Camarilla territory. That was kind of like being a good child. Kind of.
Okay. Well, I gotta go because on the move. But I thought you'd want the update. Tell me if Bryce comes back. Well, you don't really have a way of telling me, but hopefully he'll turn up.
Oh, I do want to say, the other thing that I've been taking care of downstairs.
Yeah.
Things have been developing in interesting ways. We might want to discuss that when this is over.
He
One
has.
thing at a time.
Oh my goodness. I can only keep him from power surge in the apartment so many times.
Ah, memories. Have a good one. And he hangs up. And about that time, Ollie and Amelia get back from their hunting trip. Feather.
Oh, go ahead.
No. Feather, give me a wits plus awareness, and yes, you can use your hearing die.
No, I can't. I'm wearing headphones.
Oh, that's right. You're not. Then never mind. Then go back to your wearing.
I'm
the headphones.
terrified right now.
All right, Ollie, what were you going to say?
I was just gonna make small chat with Sage and Prunella, who are looking, I don't know, mildly perturbed, maybe guilty.
I am mainly just like, I'm over this. I'm panicked. Mainly because Feather is terrified. So I am feeling all of that right now. And just like,
Yeah.
she's just like, I need a very strong bowl.
Sage, you should have told me. I could have picked something up on the way out. I know this look. I know this look.
Last time you picked something up, you brought me home cocaine and LSD.
I also brought you home weed. It was a package deal.
It was free.
It was free. It was mostly free. It's fine.
Did you rob the poor soul? Like,
He just feeling very generous. That's all. I think. I'm very charming sometimes.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it, yes.
Aggressively charming.
Thank you. I'm aggressively charming.
So, actually, Sage, give me a wits plus awareness.
okay, I can do that.
Oh, wow.
It's that dog.
Yeah, Feather just
Dog mixes.
doesn't sing any of the song except for that part. Oh, wow.
Bah, bah. Bah, bah, bah.
I would sing more, but I don't need the Twitch gods coming down on us.
It's the TikTok dogs.
I am going to burn a willpower. Three successes.
You hear an odd noise from out the front window.
She is just gonna go look.
And as you go and look, you see a man dressed all in black walking down the street, whistling. Kind of a medium height, middle-aged man, balding, seems unassuming, whistling loudly as he walks down the street.
very odd, I would assume, for this hour, right?
Yeah.
She's just gonna watch him and see what he does.
He seems to be wandering around and looking at stuff.
Is he following a specific pattern?
He just seems to be walking down the street. He stops at the building across the way and looks at the entrance of it. Walks over and just like examines the door. But yeah, he seems relaxed and interested in what he's looking at.
Do I notice anything with my sense the unseen up around him?
Nothing with the sense the unseen.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna people watch him for a while.
All right. Okay. As he turns away from the building to go back to his walk, he sort of notices you up at the window and waves. And as he's waving, because he's facing you now, you see the little white collar.
God damn it. Pun intended. She's just gonna unassumingly wave back. As if she's like, oh, just a nice person on the street.
Smite.
I'm stoned out of my mind. Even though the bowl next to me is not packed, I'm gonna make it seem like when he's waving at me that I'm zooted out of my mind.
Okay. And after a moment, he looks at the building. He examines the building. It's the best way to describe it. He just kind of looks around at it, nods, and then continues down the street.
As soon as he leaves, anyone notice a priest walking around?
Priest?
Whistling fella?
Oh, yeah, he was in the alley, by the alley.
Yeah,
Earlier?
he just walked by our building, looked at the building across the street for a while, and just waved to me, and then walked off after looking at our building.
Maybe he's into architecture?
The guy was walking past the alley, but he didn't look at us. He didn't stop and pause. He just kept walking.
And whistling. Balding guy?
Like-
Middle-aged, yeah?
Yeah,
Black coat?
yeah.
Same guy.
Fuck.
That doesn't seem suspicious to you two?
Literally
No,
everything that happens on this street, in that building, in that building, in that building, everything here is suspicious.
Was he actively exploding, actually a ghost, or wearing one of our faces?
Was he a Methodist?
Was he a
I mean,
Methodist?
this
He
time
had
might actually
one of the little
be.
white priest collars on.
No, so he's Catholic.
So he's,
Yes, he was one of them Catholics.
I mean, that is pretty sus. You're right.
Huh.
because there's not a Catholic church in this district.
I guess I don't know the difference.
Yeah. Actually, there is.
I was about to say, is there a Catholic?
There's no way that it's church. There are churches everywhere.
Yeah, narrator. Yes, there are Catholic churches in this district.
I thought the one down the block was no. Maybe that was
I
Methodist
don't know.
too. I don't know.
practice Christianity anymore.
I don't. No, it's not a thing. Do we have any Christians in the house? No.
No.
Catholics.
I mean, I like to still celebrate Christmas, but
Who doesn't like Christmas? Oh, I could invite Bedroom Girl to the Christmas. She probably enjoyed that. Yeah.
Respect your surroundings.
The Fae.
I was literally sitting here going, "Who the hell is Bedroom Girl?" Oh, yeah, no, I got you. I was like, what did I miss? What the-
I have not kidnapped somebody, and I am not keeping them in the bedroom. I meant the one who locks my door occasionally.
Yeah,
The one who takes his bedroom hostage. Got it.
Yeah,
The one who makes it rain.
who apparently gives me like gives me a heartbeat, but yes, that too makes my door hard.
She's gonna tap Heather on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, have you run into a priest and describe him balding?"
What?
Takes off one of her headphones, not both of them, just doing the one ear thing. Have you ran into like a priest, probably Catholic, whistling, just walking around town any time?
I think it just says I'm not supposed to talk about that until it's settled in the suit. No, I haven't.
Okay, because I think there's one following us around, looking at the buildings.
Now that she's done the thing and uncovered one of my ears, do I hear anything? Like, do I hear the whistling?
It'd be hard, but go ahead and give me a roll. You got a decent pool.
Hey, if when she crits a certain amount, she can hear God. She can hear a man
hear God.
50 blocks away.
Yeah, she should be friends with the priest because she can literally hear God. That's a thing.
He should want
No, I didn't get into your edibles, okay? 4 successes, no crit.
Okay. No, you.
her. God today.
The music is just too loud in your other ear.
No, I haven't. I haven't spoken to a priest in a very long time.
Okay.
And as you're
So lucky.
doing this, the music in your player suddenly changes. It turns into a big band era sort of tune playing in your like a instrumental big band era tune.
So, like the 1920s? I don't
Ben
know. I
Goodman.
don't know what you mean by that. I need a
Right.
frame of reference.
1930s and 40s.
Okay, that I know. I don't listen to this. This is stuff my grandfather used to listen to. Why is it on my playlist? And she's just gonna pull up her phone and her Spotify to wonder why Big Band is on her heavy metal playlist.
It isn't. The title on the that's being played right now is System of the Down. I mean, it's but that's not what's coming through your headphones.
Who knows how to fix phones and apps because like it's messed up right now.
I could take a look.
And
What's messed up about it?
She just has like one bucket off of her ear. It's playing like some big band like Rat Pack bull crap.
Can I hear?
Huh?
Can I hear? Can I hear it?
Yeah, here. And she's just gonna like try to get you to like
gonna see what she hears.
Yeah, it's the same big band era,
Sinatra.
like jazz instrumental.
That's not what it says it's playing. That is weird.
It says this is supposed to be System of a Down. She hands the phone over.
Benny Goodman kind of stuff.
Could I just do like a, I guess, intelligence technology roll?
Sure.
Occult and tech.
Occult.
Occult.
Occult and tech.
Give me an intelligence.
Possessed phones. I used to have one of those.
2 successes.
You're like, it shouldn't be doing this. This is headphones.
Hang on. Let's do something, and I'll like pause it, play it. It still does the same thing.
9-inch nails, please.
Okay, I look up a 9-inch Nails song. Amelia's probably never listened to them. Plays whatever's the most popular.
Doesn't change the music playing on the headphones.
Are these corded headphones?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's plugged in. Amelia, Prunella's going to unplug it.
Okay. It's still playing.
That's what fucking.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again?
That's what.
Yeah,
I was
well, it
about
doesn't
to
matter.
do next.
The headphones are playing music without anything plugged into them.
Yeah,
Have you
that
tried turning the headphones off?
Yes.
Wait, are the headphones
hear
are still
music
playing?
and it's not plugged in. You have haunted headphones.
Yeah, this is
What?
beyond my expertise right now.
At this point, what isn't
You know
haunted
who
in
might
this
find
place?
these very fascinating?
What?
Ronaldo.
Oh.
It's probably
Oh.
his fault.
It might be his fault.
It might be his fault. I'm gonna keep the headphones on just because I need a distraction from sound, and I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna go take these to Ronaldo. All right.
I'm gonna go with
Prunella
her.
will go with her because she also wants to check on Ronaldo.
Wait, no.
What?
It's
What?
just like, it's more like she's saying wait, like wait for me, because it's just like, why is everybody leaving at once?
So as you go to the door, you open the door and you see Ronaldo in your hallway with big goggles on that obscure his sight, a big helmet on, a piece of something hanging off his back with antenna going off in every direction, and
Is
he's
he Doc
standing
Browning
there.
right now?
He's
Stop
standing
frowning.
there in boots and a thong, and that's it.
Get
Back to the
inside, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, what are you doing?
Doc
inside.
Brown is from Back to the Future.
I think it's. I
You know
I
what?
think
He
it
looks
almost got it working.
You know
I
what,
think you
Ronaldo? I'm gonna say it. You look good for your age. Everything's still tucked in, real good.
Yeah. I could see this being like a futuristic dystopian trapped in space kind of thing. Get in the house.
Yeah.
Ollie's gonna go behind him, sort of like gently
keep
nudge
him
him into
covered.
the house.
I was getting good signal. What are you doing?
We need
She's
to
gonna
look at
keep the-
something. We need
Amelia's
to
gonna
look at
keep the door open and just like make sure there's nobody in the hallway seeing what's happening before closing it when everybody's in.
I swear.
Hey,
Eddie's-
Ronaldo,
Yes.
have you ever dealt with possessed equipment?
Headphones.
Oh, yes.
We've got some headphones playing music that it wasn't told to play, and when we unplug them, they continue to play the old music from the 1940s.
Excellent.
Excellent. I thought you'd find this fascinating. Okay.
Here, I'll turn it
She's
up.
gonna be like, take it away, brother.
Eddie turns his dial, and the music and the headphones get louder and louder, almost painfully loud. I can't hear it yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's not coming from any speakers that you have.
It's coming from her headphones, your deafening feather.
Yeah, she has torn off the headphones by this point because it's too loud.
Did you need some headphones?
Oh, I have headphones. They don't work.
Well, they're not tuned to whatever disco spirit realm that hers are.
He
It's before
presses
disco, but sure.
he presses a button on his chest, and the antenna start acting like Jacob's ladders. Lightning goes sparking up the. He's like, No.
When he does that, does the power in the room building?
Yeah, the power of the room begins to flicker.
Is this corded? Is this corded? Like, does it lead back to his room?
Oh my god, yeah. Is he plugged in?
There is in fact a wire running into
Oh
your.
my god.
swear
Up
to
the
God.
emergency stairs all the way to our floor from the
Yep.
first floor.
Okay, Ronaldo, we're gonna have to go back because you're gonna need a mobile power source if you're gonna go and do anything further. So can you please come with me? Let's go back to let's get you back to your home. Let's do that.
Hey, so like, you want to just trade headphones there, buddy?
There you go.
Yeah, maybe that'll work.
Yours aren't working, and he'll
hope it-
probably play her music, and hers are possessed and apparently need.
He takes a
you
pair
need
of
them.
headphones off and detaches them from his helmet.
Here
They
you go,
are look like something that came from the 1950s.
Uh-huh.
Big metal cans, basically. And he
Retro,
hands them-
very edgy. I like the
and
industrial.
he hands them to you. They have no wires. It's just the headphones.
Wireless. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we.
Bluetooth enabled.
Okay.
Here you go, Ronaldo. She's just gonna put her headphones on Ronaldo's head as well, as best she can with the giant helmet.
Over his helmet, like she extends them all the way.
Yeah, she puts them all the way.
And he turns the dial. Oh, that's much better.
It's
Well,
Frank
glad
Sinatra,
So,
I think.
curious, where is this music coming from?
Yeah.
Benny Goodman.
That
The Benny Goodman?
Well, yeah.
Well, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and skip forward to where my thoughts are going. Are you tuning into the past?
Well, yeah, that's where all the best music is.
You're listening to a live performance?
Yeah.
Amazing.
You know what? I think the priest is the least weird thing today. The least weird thing.
Ronaldo, do you know anything about? If you look over at Prunella and Sage, Faye?
Oh, yes, they're awful.
You don't say. Have they ever made
to
your
know.
door hard?
They've made my door hard several times, apparently.
And it smells like wet dirt.
It's
a nice smell. No. Maybe. I don't remember everything.
your hard door has a nice smell.
Yes. My
We should
hard
all
door has
be
a
so lucky.
fantastic smell.
I swear to God.
Yes, she said I spent some time there, but I was only gone like a night.
Oh, yeah. Fae are awful. They're terrible. They make you believe things. And nothing that they do is real. They're dealing dreams. Nothing they do is real.
Oh, so I didn't
Nothing
have a
they do is
heartbeat.
real. Something they did makes him obsessed with doing art to the point that when he doesn't do good art, he breaks doors. And I guess it's because those aren't hard doors.
Yeah, I break soft doors. No one needs that.
It's a dream. That's all they deal in. Glamours and dreams and strange charms. They deal in things of imagination and weirdness.
Do they also deal in like contracts and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. Never sign a contract with them.
Well,
What if you did sign a contract with them?
If you did, what would you do to maybe get out of that contract?
I
die?
I don't want to do that.
mean, dying
I've
is an option, but
I've done that already. I don't recommend it.
no. Fulfill the terms of the contract.
That
I
seems
mean,
easy enough.
Well, it
Break
seems
it.
very suspicious, and all they want him to do is make art.
He needs to give Phil his best work.
After a year, and we're not sure if that's our year or however long he was with the girl behind the hard door. It counts as some of his time.
Oh, yeah. They cheat, too.
Oh, so let's go ahead and assume that they've cheated, and you have 3 months less now.
Okay.
It should be said, if you, in fact, do what they ask, they may not let you out because you have missed some minor term in the contract.
Amelia, you're gonna have to review this contract. I'm gonna need to get a copy of it.
Yes,
You have
yes.
a physical copy of your
No,
contract?
I need to get one apparently.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they'll just hand that right over.
Why didn't you get one in the first place?
Feather is actually gonna go to the door, Ollie's door, close it, and then knock on it and just say, "Hey, Phil, can we talk to you for a second?"
And
Yeah, we have to
At
talk to
this,
Phil at the park.
Reynaldo leans over to Prue. Is she all right? She seems a little unhinged.
Oh, I'm unhinged.
She's been seeing and hearing things that we can't see or hear, and then
Oh, she's a little...
to add insult to injury, you started making her hear things that we didn't understand either. She's having a rough day.
I was hearing things. I was seeing things, and then I was hearing things. I was trying to listen to my system of a down, and you interrupted that, good sir. So I think you should owe me an apology because you really took me out of my comfort zone. And I complimented your bot.
Can you tune into like an era she likes?
Uh, maybe. I'll go work on it. And he goes
Oh, okay.
walking
Thanks for
towards the
help.
door. Yeah, he's walking along his little outfit.
His butt cheek fell out.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It-
Hey,
it's a
Amelia, will
thong.
you make sure that he gets back with his extension cord and everything?
Yeah, if that's what
Yeah.
we're calling it.
I'm actually talking.
And on that, I think we will
Take a break.
take a break. We'll be
Take a
back
break
in-
on the G-string.
Yeah, we're going to take a break on the G-string.
Oh my god.
Down now.
We'll be back in a few minutes. Grab yourself something to drink. Use the facilities. Do all the things you need to do.
See you in a bit.
And we have returned to Newark by Night. Thank you for enjoying with us tonight. When last we left, they were escorting Ronaldo with his extension cord and everything back to his room. And who's actually doing the escorting? Just Amelia?
Just me.
Okay. As you're escorting him down the stairs, you can tell by everything that he has. It's all sort of kit bashed, a bunch of like random bits of electronics, and the wires are all taken from somewhere. You're not sure where they came from, but they are spliced together. As you look at his little backpack that he's wearing, you can see a couple of vacuum tubes.
Oh my god, vacuum tubes.
Yeah.
I remember those being a thing whenever I was a kid.
And as he gets to his door, oh, I'm back.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty fantastic little thing you got there. Just my advice is maybe a different set of clothes. Some people might be a little off put.
Well, that's how they track you.
Ah, I see. That's makes sense. I got you.
It's how they track you.
Yeah, and going analog like this is a good way to make sure that you're not tracked. I mean, aside from the the power surges and whatnot, but at least we bought you some time on that.
Yes.
But
He looks both ways, like he's looking for other listeners. He leans forward. Did you see the angel?
the angel? I haven't seen an angel per se. I don't know what one would look like.
Probably the celestial chorus. They are up to all sorts of things.
Celestial chorus.
Anyways, thank you. And he opens the door, walks in, closes the door.
Very well. I'm going to go back upstairs and ponder what was just talked about.
She says to a door.
I'm just literally talking out loud. I'm going to ponder what was just told to me, and then it's like, wait, was I talking to myself? Oh God.
Was that out loud or in my head?
You're still doing it.
Fuck, Feather's getting to me.
Oh my God.
It's contagious.
I'm losing my mind.
I will.
Look, I may have swapped
Welcome
into
to the
Feather
family.
Blood. It's fine.
Something about this building.
It's still preferable to the life that I used to live.
I guess maybe while she was doing that, Prunella might check the windows on the opposite side to see if he's on the next block, whistling and walking yet already.
You do not see him on the next block. If you look out the window, you saw him out before, and you look further down the street, down towards where the hunter got blown up. You see him down there, looking at the street.
This is from the very beginning, right?
Uh-huh.
Where he's looking at the street, is it where the pieces that were left were? That the police had?
Yeah,
roped
where
up?
the
Where the body parts were? And I didn't see him looking at the other door. That was so I would notice that he's staring at exactly where the dead body was. Well, what
Yeah.
was
The hunter's dead body.
The hunters that
the
where's
hunter
it?
body?
The one that blew up.
Oh,
the grenade.
the one I hidden tigered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's-
see, I knew he was a problem. Nothing is normal. We can't have a nice priest that moves in down the street. Can never have nice things.
Feather goes over to the window. What's she looking at?
Yeah, that priest, the whistling priest. He's staring at where we kicked that guy's ass and blew him up.
The guy whose leg I bit?
Yeah, that guy.
I was
Oh.
about to be like, how many people have you bitten? It's hard to keep track.
I'm not allowed to say that without a lawyer present.
Oh, well, isn't Amelia? Oh, she's down.
Amelia's coming right back. It's fine.
and at that, Amelia walks into the room.
See, your
Yeah.
lawyer's here.
Yeah, I do think
I have lost count of how many people I have bitten. Sometimes it was just to bite them.
well, it's good for you to admit these things. Out loud.
I can vouch
I-
for that, being bitten once or twice.
I also one
In a
time
safe
this
space.
was one time I bit a dog. In my defense,
Is that what happened to Scruffy?
No, I bit that dog.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
By the way, Feather,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to tell you something since you seem to be with us now, lucid as
Now.
it were.
For now.
For now, and she's gonna look at Sage. Will this mess that up?
Tread lightly.
Okay, we will
She,
just.
she knows. Rue.
Well,
She
I'm
knows.
sure she does on some levels, but we'll just start with specifically. Scruffy is dead and he's never coming back because I ate him.
I know.
Well, then stop fucking drawing posters. I am sick of all of the paper that is getting wasted. I have torn that poster down 3
But
times.
he was a good looking dog.
Be that
La-
as it may, you should probably keep that in a portfolio and not a notice board.
I have an extra one if you want it.
A portfolio of lost dog posters done in crayon. I mean,
Look,
I think
art,
that
Prunella is-
art is art. Art is art.
yes, agreed. You never know what people are going to appreciate. It could be
I
worth
mean,
millions.
look what look what was created. Look at look at that willow tree.
I
Oh,
will be honest, Amelia. He was a very pretty labradoodle.
I'm very sure that he was. I'm just trying to make sure that since I'm here, I want to make sure that everybody is as safe as possible and that we don't have nearly as many mistakes as it seems that y'all have had.
You know what? The pet thing's really not the most important thing going on right now. So the
That's-
whistling
no.
priest.
The whistling priest, yes,
Yeah.
that's the
whistling-
next thing.
So the
Is he
whistling
a-
priest is down the street staring at an area where we recently blew up a hunter. He's
Do you
staring right at the ground where it happened, almost like he can still see the body. If you catch my drift, it's suspicious.
Do you want me to go check him out?
That's
Oh.
not.
He won't see me.
Well, you've been not quite the greatest today. You're not really on your ball.
No.
I'm
that's
trying
not-
to get away from the eyes, and the eyes are in my defense. The eyes are in the apartment. So if I go outside the apartment, the eyes probably can't follow me.
Yeah, but
What are we basing this on? What eyes?
I.
The
I-
eyes that are
I-
stuck, the eyes attached to you guys.
I'm sorry, what?
You're seeing our eyes?
Yeah, they're attached to you guys and Elaine. You were all in my room.
I don't. I have not been in your room yet today.
I've got.
Was
I've
the
got-
little ghost girl there too?
What?
Was the little
No,
ghost girl
no,
there
no.
too?
Wait, no. It was
All of
Okay,
you,
so
Your phone starts ringing.
What is it, Amelia? You were saying.
I answer the phone. Hello, Ollie's
We
phone.
need to get rid of our phones.
Yeah, it's on the other end. You hear, "Hello, Ollie," and it's Eileen.
Eileen, it's been so long.
See, it just everything is
How
connected to
are
the.
you doing?
You know, I've had better days. Things are a little chaotic, but you know, what can I do for you?
I'm just trying to get a hold of you. You have an exhibit I'm supposed to be putting on. Have you finished collecting up your artwork, your portfolio?
Yeah, I can put together. How many pieces do you need for that?
Oh, well, maybe we can discuss how many you want over. I don't know. Maybe a nice walk downtown tomorrow night.
A walk downtown tomorrow night.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. That seems, with everything going on, a little dangerous, don't you think?
Oh, don't worry. I'll have you there to protect me.
But who's going to protect me?
Don't worry. I can do that too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we can work something out.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be out of town tonight, but tomorrow night, definitely want to get
All
together
right.
with you.
Just text me the location to meet you.
Okay. And she hangs up, and you get a text message from her.
Okay. Look. So Eileen wants to meet me tomorrow.
Yeah, we
Not
heard.
happening.
Yeah, yes.
Should I just send this information over to Francis?
She's evil.
I'm aware.
Yeah, send that to
Yes,
him
but-
now. With everything going on, with gold missing, and now she
That's-
wants to talk to you.
I kind of thought if I'm not always the smart one, I'm never the smart one, but I thought that maybe I could just give the location of this lady over.
I mean that's not inaccurate. That was intelligent. Getting the address. We have an address now. We don't have to show up.
Fair. I'm just gonna text Steve. Eileen wants to meet me tomorrow here, and then send it over.
And in her
Okay.
defense, she already knows where we live.
Here's hoping I sent it to the right person and didn't just text Eileen that.
Please.
I have
Give me
a
a
dog
sec.
technology.
No, how
Yeah.
dare you?
Yeah, give me intelligence plus
You put it in doubt.
technology.
Now
How'd
it's
you
gonna
say
be
that?
wrong.
When we
It was a
accident-
monkey roll
when
a
we
second ago.
Wow.
Put it
Wow.
in
When we
doubt. Why would you
accidentally-
breathe it into existence? What is wrong with you?
I'm
It's like that
sorry.
moment where we accidentally send that one inappropriate link to our parent on Messenger when we meant to send it to a friend.
Yep.
Yeah, you
all the successes I could have.
send
Not
it
a
to
Chris.
the number you think that you've sent stuff to Steve before.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
You-
there's a good chance that she assumed that's what we do, and this is actually just to get her hands on Francis.
Now, before Eileen so rudely interrupted, Amelia, you were trying to say something.
I don't even remember what I was trying to say at this
Oh,
point.
was it about the eyes and everyone in my room?
Oh, that's right. It was about the eyes. I got distracted by, trying
Eileen.
to be.
Oh my
yeah.
God, Eileen!
I know I've
You
said
know.
it before, but have we considered seriously just moving? Like, it seems a lot of our problems could be solved. One Baron who's missing chasing us down, or everything else.
Well, that Baron is the one who told us to stay exactly where we are.
I
Or
know.
bad things.
And he's
So-
missing.
He's not missing. He's just underground right now.
Yeah. It's Bryce that's missing. And I promise I didn't do it.
Bryce is
Ollie,
missing?
if you ever
Yeah.
want to make a run for it, it's not like we'd ever stop you. We just
Which-
worry you won't make it.
As
I can't
they're
leave you all. You're my
as
friends.
they're saying that, Sage is messaging Bryce. Heard he's underground. Miss you. ...
Should we go look
Kissy
for
face.
Bryce?
I thought we were gonna have me spy on the priest.
Let's worry about the priest because I think the priest might be attached to something worse, and the priest might be our most immediate problem. I mean, you said that there was a Banu running around. Is that right?
Yeah, looking for gold.
Okay.
That
And
sounds like
Gold
a gold
has a-
problem.
And Gold has a connection to us, right?
It's because Bryce and I were caught in the city during one of the explosions.
I can sneak up on him.
And
You can, but he might also be able to see you.
Religious people who are very devout and know a lot about our stuff, they can kind of get around some of the things we can do.
And then
You
also,
might be able to
Ronaldo.
see you.
Speaking of, Ronaldo was also talking about some angel. I didn't get a chance to ask him what the angel looked like, but
So as you were all sort of having this conversation near the window to begin with, you do notice Prue, because you were kind of keeping an eye on him out of the corner of your eye. He's turned and started walking back up the street.
Good. Can I use Scry the Soul on him as he gets closer? I can look at him. I see him. I don't have to. It doesn't say that I have to be in front of him.
You have to be close enough to get a good look. So obviously you can't look at him from down the street. But if he is in a personable distance, you should be able to get a read.
Then I'm gonna wait until he's in closer to our area to try to use Scry the Soul.
Okay.
Because I'll be able to at least tell if he's a vampire at the very least.
Sure.
or supernatural. You could tell mages
Or
and werewolves too
supernatural.
with that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's absolutely true.
Can Oris look furry?
Can Oris look for? I don't know. We'll find out.
I mean, they can
Yeah.
look like a furry.
Can auras have patterns? Can mine be paisley?
Same difference.
It might be painful.
I thought
Yours is
your
plaid.
aura would be Lisa Frank inspired. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
Neon plaid.
Frank
It's neon plaid.
paisley?
So, as you wait for him to get close enough for you to get a good look at him, go ahead and give me an intelligence plus aspects roll.
And then he notices somebody's poking at his insides, and he looks straight up at us, and we're all fucked.
He can't tell. I think.
I don't know.
I'm not fucking with his brain. I'm just reading his aura. I'm gonna blood search this.
Sure.
I
got
don't like that look,
hungrier.
McCoy.
Well, it's just because he's totally a priest, and I'm sure he's put some stuff up on himself. So she's about to poke a chink in that armor, and he's going to be like, somebody poked me.
I
This is
got
when the
hungrier.
true faith hunter comes running at us full speed. It's fine.
I'm gonna burn a
It's
willpower.
fine.
Even if this is true faith, Prunella's fucked. I have 8 humanity. Is that enough to spare me?
I got 7 successes. No crit.
You get, okay. You beat him by 1 success.
Okay. I just want to know if he with a supernatural type.
Okay. Did you get a crit or anything? Just
No,
Or
it's
is
just one. It was just all successes. All the dice I could have rolled, every single one of them had a success on it.
he's human. There's something odd about him, but it doesn't ping any of the things that you know to look for.
Like how? What does his aura look like? If it could be described, like what am I reading? What because I feel like everyone has a unique aura.
He has sort of a light aura, like it looks sort of a pale white with just streaks.
too-
Yeah,
It's too pale.
with some darkness in spots, but it's largely just pure white aura.
So it's like white, and then there's it's like if it was an X-ray and you see the tumor in the X-ray sort of deal, darkness.
More, it's more mobile than that, but
It's
yeah,
like moving around.
yeah.
Oh, so it's like a blood clot in the stream. Okay. She's staring at him, and
don't like him.
He does read as something not normal, but you can't guess what it is.
I don't like him. His aura is it's too clean. And I mean, I don't mean to say anything disrespectful about the Catholic Church, but their auras are not that clean.
And you were mentioning something about angels, Amelia?
Yeah, Ronaldo asked if I saw the angels, and I had no idea what he was talking about.
Are angels a thing too? I know the fairies are a thing now.
Angels from the past. This is
Look,
also Ronaldo.
Look, he also mentioned something about the celestial chorus. I really don't know anything about that. All I know is that I'm not taking angels off the table at this point.
Listen, we've already seen ghosts. These two are running into Fae.
Ghosts,
He doesn't-
dragons, fairies.
He doesn't have the same aura as like me or Ollie or Prunella though. He's kind of got an aura more like you and Amelia, Sage, but not like you guys. It's warm, but not clean.
So
No,
he's
too
alive, but not a ghoul.
I don't know.
As you guys are talking, you see him get to the entrance to your building and turn in.
Well, he's coming inside. I can turn
He
invisible.
can't open the
and
door on his own.
he's trying to come inside.
He's opening the lobby door, not your room door.
He's
No.
inside the building.
What was the point of all of that stuff weeks ago about security and not being able to enter the building and all that shit? Where did that all go?
That's a fair point. However, you see him press a button,
Oh, no.
and
I told
there's a loud buzz.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Someone buzzed him into the building.
Just someone.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo buzzed him
wait.
into the building. Uber Eats.
I was
Yeah.
about to say,
Yes,
are these
Uber Eats from
apartment
a fucking
buildings
priest.
like the ones where they have like the buzzers to each apartment, like at the gate, or are we not that bougie?
They're one to each apartment.
Is he buzzing to our apartment?
He looks like he started at the bottom numbers.
Just pressed buttons.
Started
Until
and pressed
someone
buttons
got
now
in.
until
he's
somebody
here.
let him in.
I'm just saying, guys. I'm feeling pretty bitey right now. I could go invisible and I could just make him very weak.
We're not biting anyone else tonight, unless you need to.
I
We're
might
not
need
doing
to.
it.
I don't think you want to drink any of that.
Yeah,
What
if
you
you're not,
described sounds like something you shouldn't put in your mouth
Don't put it in your
because of
mouth.
what
I
we
put-
are and
I
what
put
that
a-
really looks like.
In my hey, let's talk my track record here. I've put a lot of weird things in my mouth.
yeah, I am aware. I've seen it happen. Even before we all became roommates, you would put weird shit in your mouth.
Yeah. So no invisible.
What's the worst that could happen if she put the priest in her
He
mouth?
won't. I don't think he'll be able to see me at the very least. He's not like me or Prunella or Ollie.
Yeah, but I can see invisible things.
Can you
and
check
when
to see
go-
if he's still out there?
He's
He's in the building.
in the building.
Oh, he's.
Hey, Amelia, you want to go take a walk? I would
No,
say,
I don't think
well,
she should take a walk at all.
but if this is related to the thing with Ollie and other things, the only person who's the most recent that he may have no recollection or awareness of existing is Amelia.
Oh, god damn it.
I mean, we could also just
I mean,
chill in
Amelia
my
and
bedroom.
Hugo, they're both, not.
The door is really hard sometimes. It could
We
be
could
good.
also, yeah, you know what? That's a
You
fair
want to
point.
go
We
in?
can just
You
not
want to
go
go
outside.
hide in your room and hope the door gets hard?
Yes, that seems like
I
a
feel like
half
we'd be
decent plan.
forced into some sort of
At this
contract with
rate,
that.
Sage is just gonna walk out of the apartment. She's
As Sage turns to walk out of the apartment, you see the ghost of the little girl, and she looks terrified.
Oh no! She
Because
never.
Prince can exercise, so I'd be pretty terrified.
Yeah, so she'll freeze as she like holds the doorknob and then instead put all the dead bolts or locks we have on the apartment. She's like, no one's leaving.
What? Why?
Because she's scared
Oh.
and
She's just pointing at space.
That
I'm
little
thinking-
ghost has never looked terrified before, and she looks terrified.
I like my plan even better now. Just hide in my room. If the door gets hard, great. If not, there's a window we can jump out of.
I am not.
I'll
I'm not
catch you.
jumping
It's
out of-
fine. I'll catch you. You're fine.
I just listen, guys. I think we just stay in the apartment. It'll be fine. And if he comes in, just give me permission to fuck with his brain.
You can fuck with his brain. I give you permission. If he comes in,
If
without-
he comes in, let's set up a plan. I'll do the talking. I'm pretty
Okay.
good at distracting people like that. You remain hidden. Points to Feather. You
She's very-
two.
Go ahead.
You two are on standby. Sage, you can back me up on this. You're the closest thing that we have to
I mean,
human-ish.
I've told hunters or people, whatever they are, I've told hunters in the past to back off before. I can do it again. I have a little bit of that.
didn't go well last time, though.
Listen, he didn't stab me in the alley the first time.
Can I go hide now?
Go hide now.
Go hide.
She's gonna
Sure.
go into a corner and do unseen passage.
Okay.
If things go
I didn't get hungrier.
sideways, if shit hits the fan, if we should probably choose to run, and the fire escape is in my bedroom. We will go straight out the window. You will all go down. I will go up.
Why are you going up?
Why are you?
So that
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure he follows me. And if you recall anything from when I chased down that other guy, don't worry about me.
Right. I got. Yeah. You, the floaty thing.
Okay.
That's if plan A doesn't work, we have a plan B. And it's best that the majority of us get out, especially you two. And she'd point at Sage and Amelia. No offense, Feather and Ollie, but they're still alive. So, that's plan B.
Hey,
Wherever you are, Feather, I know you heard that.
Feather, give me a wits plus awareness, and yes, you can add your specialty.
That would be an unavoidable messy crit for a total of 5 successes.
Okay.
It was all on blood dice. I couldn't do anything about it.
That's fair. Total of how many successes?
5.
5?
5 with a messy crit.
Okay. So you hear outside in the hallway somebody with, best way to describe it is hard shoes walking. If you know what that means, like people in dress shoes that are very stiff, they have a certain sound. And he's walking outside your hallway and whistling.
He's gonna sneak up over to Amelia and Sage's ears and just whisper so that way she doesn't break obfuscate. He's here.
That's not fucking creepy.
And
Why did you have to do it like that?
And as a side effect of your Bessie crit, I'm going to hit you with the domination compulsion.
That's fair.
Okay.
God.
And you all can sort of hear something. She got this really detailed sort of hearing is a thing for her.
Amelia's gonna go and take a look through the little eye hole in the door.
He turns and is looking around as he's walking around the hall. He looks up and down and turns and looks at the door like he's looking at you.
I think he knows that we're here.
No shit, we were all kind of staring at him earlier.
And you hear,
No,
hello?
We don't want any.
No soliciting.
Oh, right. Well, no worries. I heard there was an explosion on the roof earlier. Is it okay to get on the roof? I wanted to investigate.
You have to check with building management.
Oh, very good. Very good. Here, I'm helping to revitalize one of the churches in the neighborhood. My name is Father Ignatius. I was out getting a feel for the neighborhood, and I heard there were some strange things going on.
It keeps the property, the rents down, so it's all I care about.
Yes, I can see how that would be very, very, yes. Right. Anyways, I don't suppose you want to come out and talk.
No, you clearly can hear us fine through the door.
Sage just leans over to Amelia. So much for letting us do the talking.
I'm happy with my current religious choices. Thank you.
I'll get him turned around. And it's like it's just Amelia's mouthing, I'll turn him around. And she'll open the door kind of quickly and just shut it behind her and take a good look at this man's face. Hi.
Oh.
I do apologize. My friends can be a little bit standoffish.
Okay. Anyone who was looking at the door when she did that? Okay. Yes, even the ghouls. So Amelia and Sage, I need you to roll straight willpower.
Oh. I'm in danger because that is not a good pool right now. Okay.
I'm made of willpower, I think. Give me a sec.
All right.
Just about.
I got a crit, so that was 5.
Good, good.
I got 4.
Do we don't add humanity to that, do we?
No.
Okay. I was just clear. I was making sure. Okay.
No.
3 successes, 5 successes, 4 successes.
Mouse is laughing. Mouse is laughing.
3.
3.
Prunella. Okay. Anyone who got 3 or below, you feel uncomfortable. Like you don't like yourself all of a sudden.
I'm going to probably take Prunella by the arm, assuming she's there, and sort of like walk towards my room, going back to plan A again. It's not going to be a firm grip. It's just sort of like a gentle tug.
Come on over. It's okay. Let's go someplace comfortable. That kind of thing.
Did you catch that? Ollie is like put his hand on your arm and is slowly backing towards his room, going back to plan A. Plan A, yeah.
The best description is you feel unclean.
Well, I probably feel a little less unclean than they do.
Yeah, but even you feel. Ugh.
But the weight of sin.
But Amelia and Sage, you're both. You feel something, but nothing that intense. It's just like there's something off about being in this guy's presence.
Yeah, Sage is staying at the
certainly.
door in case something happens on the other side.
And, with the door shut, like, it's just okay. But after the apology that she just made, my name's Amy. Nice to meet you, Father.
It's nice to meet you, Amy. How are you?
Could be better, but I also could be worse.
Ah,
I'm pretty new to this place myself, so I don't know a whole lot of what's going on, but
well,
I figured.
the church is getting revitalized, like I said, and I have decided that a potluck dinner is the best way to go.
Oh, I see.
Would you like to come and bring something and enjoy the company of your neighbors and such? I'm going to be inviting everyone. The lovely fellow who buzzed me in, Reynaldo, such an eccentric fellow.
Yes,
Yes.
he very much is.
But he was very friendly. Had something about a celestial chorus or something else. But he was interested.
What's the celestial chorus?
I imagine it's some sort of reference to the choir of angels.
Probably.
Seraphim, cherubim, and so on.
Don't know much about that myself. But when is this potluck supposed to be?
Tell him to leave. She's just gonna whisper in Amelia's ear.
Are you outside the door with her?
I'm obfuscate. Oh, she's outside, like the door's closed?
I'm like
Oh,
basically.
I thought the
acting
door
as
was
sort of
open still.
No.
Okay, my bad. Never mind.
If you followed her out, I'm okay with that, but I need to make some
No, I
checks.
can't. I can't
Yeah.
because I'm invisible. I can't grab this shit.
Okay.
But when is this potluck?
Oh, it'll be next Sunday after Mass.
Next Sunday after Mass. I'll see what I'm doing. I've got work and stuff, but at the very least, I'll try and attend.
Oh, please bring your friends. It'll be lovely.
I will try, but one of them is a lapsed Catholic, and the other, no offense to you, Father, I'm sure you're great, but you know about the allegations that go around in a lot of dioceses, so don't expect to see her there.
Oh no, I understand. It's shameful what happened.
What happens? Yeah.
Well, we've started work, but it should have started much sooner. I agree. But, well, I understand absolutely. I of course am recently come to your shores, and I will
To our shores.
Oh yes.
Where are you from originally?
Oh, well, originally England, but I've been around all over the place. They send me wherever I'm needed.
Oh, wait, you've actually had ties to the Vatican then?
Oh yes. Yes.
Always wanted to visit there. Never got a chance to.
Oh, it's lovely. Beautiful architecture, artwork.
I'm mostly there just to see how Michelangelo, kind of upset a cardinal.
Well, that is a funny story. But I will say before I leave, tell your friends they're welcome to come and visit.
Understood. I hope you have a nice night, Father.
I try my best to save souls wherever I can. Have a good evening, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll turn and walk away.
And then Amelia will walk back inside once he's out of eye shot, close the door, lock all of the bolts,
I don't like him.
No, I don't like him either. But sometimes I just gotta put on a smiling face.
I can
Sometimes
push-
that's really good at making sure that people go away.
I'm just saying that if you open the door for me, I can push him down the stairs.
We're not pushing
Let's
anyone.
not do that. I don't know if you've all felt something, but
Oh no,
there's
yeah,
something off about him.
something very off.
Where's Prue and Ollie? They're in his room.
They're in his room right
All
now.
right, let's go.
They're
and,
being babies.
let's go and let them know.
Right, and Sage will follow Amelia into.
I guess
Ollie's
I'll
room.
come out. I guess I'll come out of obfuscate.
She'll gently tap on the door. If Ollie doesn't answer in like the next 5 seconds, she'll creak it open.
Oh no.
So, does Ollie's room to Prunella is the entire time they're in there? Does it seem?
It's normal for him. So there's like melted crayons on the desk.
The art in there, the art that he's been making, the stuff that he's
Good.
been doing good on. Like, is it noticeable to her?
Yeah, it would be noticeable to anyone that it's actually better.
And now there's like an obvious improvement.
Yeah.
Does it seem even drastic? Would she just be like, Jesus, where was all of this? You were doing stick figures 3 weeks ago. What is this?
He's definitely doing better than he was. Like he's gotten good at it. He's exploring form and color in a way that before he was just sort of dropping random bits of wax. Now it feels like purposeful.
There's themes. There's emotions put into it.
It's been a rough couple weeks. I've just channeled it into my art.
This is actually very good, Ollie. I could see this being put like in a hallway in a art college. This is
Sage.
Yeah.
You get a text message. It's
She'll
from
look
Bryce. It says, "Come to the place. Don't tell your roommates."
When?
Now.
Amelia.
Be there soon.
What's that?
And she's gonna wait for an opening.
But yeah, so guy, Father Ignatius, he's having a potluck next Sunday, and let me try to get the tone as best as I can. I invite them all to come, or something along those lines. But that last little bit just sounded a little on the nose.
Ooh.
I think I'm already stuffed. I'll pass on potlucks.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get food.
And she's just gonna start walking out of the apartment on her own.
Yeah, I wait. Oh no. Feather, wait.
Stay. As she uses compel on you.
I'm going to so as soon as you use compel, right? What is the resistance for compel?
It's her manipulation plus dominate versus your intelligence plus resolve.
Okay, cool.
Manipulation and dominate. Okay.
And I guess that you're in.
No, it's my charisma and dominate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charisma, compel is that weird one that doesn't use manipulation, which is stupid.
Weird. It is very stupid.
Yeah, you'd think that forgetful mind would be more akin to charisma, but in
Right?
either case,
Right? Mhm.
give me 2 seconds. I just need to look a few things up.
I mean, I think it makes sense if you look at it as it's not what, it's the delivery.
Okay,
And
good.
delivery is charisma. And so compel is apparently heavily reliant on the delivery and not necessarily what you're saying.
That's
I get
fair.
that. It makes sense.
All right, so
I got 3.
Okay.
as soon as you use compel, like you see something change in Amelia's eyes, and just immediately, like, she knows what you did.
Do you have rationalize?
I have
No.
tempered will.
Okay.
No, I don't have rationalize.
Then yeah, they absolutely have. Rationalize is kind of a break for that one. That's why I was asking in particular.
No, I don't have rationalize.
Okay.
I have this letter to Shinyar that I've never got.
Don't
And if you can
do
find
that to me.
it, give her this letter.
Understand?
I appreciate it.
Oh no.
Do not force me. Okay?
I'm gonna go.
You want me to stop? You tell me.
Stop. I need
Force me.
food.
And there is a weird man that I know has something off about him still around the block.
And I look to
You go by yourself, you might get hurt.
She'll just she's just fighting. I got compulsion.
I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna get something to eat, and no one is going to stop me.
I wasn't
Can I
going
go with
to
you?
stop you.
Why
I'll
is
just go.
no
I just
one
don't
just
want you
going
to-
to the fridge?
Do he only gives me 1 blood pack a session? I'm just assuming there's nothing in there.
Sage stocks up.
Sage, give me an intelligence plus streetwise.
I've been going over on the basis that I only ever have 1 blood pack a session. Because
Shit.
that's been the standard for the past year.
I got 3.
I don't.
What? 2.
Three.
Oh, 3. Okay. Yeah, there is one more bag in there.
Yeah, Sage is just gonna go to the fridge, take it out, put it on the counter, and then she's gonna go into her room for a few seconds.
Yeah, Feather's angry.
Yeah, and Amelia is
Like in
kind
a
of upset
bully.
too.
Yeah, she's in a bully mood right now. Like if the Sage can feel, and that's not normal for a Feather being in a bully mood.
We can still go out and get a snack if you want, Feather. We can get in the car, drive in the opposite direction for like 20 minutes. We'll find a snack. It's all good. I'm happy to take you. You can eat whoever you want within reason.
She's gonna take the blood back because she is very hungry right now. And 1 hunger?
Yep.
Alright.
So,
So I'm
The
back
only
down.
fire escape is in Prue's room, correct?
Yes.
That was just what I remember from that very first session was like, how do I get rid of the dog if I don't want them to know? And you're like, well, you have a fire escape. I was like, I'm not leaving a dead body on the fire escape.
Climb down the fire escape to the dumpster, but that's a whole different thing.
A whole other thing.
I'm just trying to think of how Sage is getting out of the room.
I mean, you could try and subtly sneak out. Well,
That's what I was
everybody's
thinking.
arguing.
But then I
Give
looked
me-
at my pool and I'm like, they're gonna notice me sneaking out.
Arguing, I'm not doing shit.
No, you're not. But there was arguing going on. So
Yeah, there's a standoff
You
going on
could-
between Amelia and Feather.
You could offer to take Feather out eating and then just let her go loose.
Yeah, I ain't letting that happen.
Oh,
you,
I'm fine.
if you want to try and sneak out, it would be a subterfuge and either manipulation or dex, depending on how what kind of sneaky you're doing.
Can I argue manipulation because she is making it seem like she's just over it and is going
Sure.
out to get smoke?
Sure.
Mainly because the manipulation will give me a really good pool.
All right.
Yeah, she's got a pack of cigarettes. I'm not going to question that.
2, 4, 5, or 6.
Because she knows that Prue don't like that inside the apartment. And
Yeah, Prue doesn't let us smoke
when you're
inside.
on the windowsill.
Do you
I
want to
just
spend a
want-
willpower or anything?
I was about to say, would cover-ups come into play here? Because I'm covering up
No.
the fact. No? Okay, I was pulling at straws. I just wanted that extra die, it's fine.
Short
straw. Okay, not bad. That is 1, 2, 3. That is 4. That is 4 on 6 die.
Okay. Does anybody want to make an insight check on the fact that she's going out for smoke?
I am straight up eating from the blood bag. I don't even need to mix it into a smoothie. I'm so focused on my hunger right now and being a bully that I don't care about Sage right now.
And I'm focused on this one.
So nobody makes attempts to see through it. So you make it out, not bothered.
And she's going to the spot.
I will say Prue would actually like slip out with her and be like, I'm gonna walk back down and make sure that guy didn't do anything to Ronaldo.
Alright.
All right, fine.
And you walk down with her to Ronaldo's room.
I do not knock yet. I wait for Sage to be gone.
Yeah, Sage continues on.
We all doing some sketchy shit.
Yeah, and Ronaldo's, when you do knock on the door, Ronaldo's.
Nope, don't knock. I do not knock.
You do not. Okay.
Nope.
Sage.
Once Sage is gone, then I go on out the building myself.
Oh, okay. What
Yep,
is
that's pretty
Prunella's?
shady.
What's Prunella's plan?
Prunella's gonna go for a walk.
Okay. To
Just looking around, maybe
Okay.
trying to see which way he went.
okay, yeah, that's fair. Give me a
Doing
wits
this
and
just
awareness.
to annoy Amelia.
Give me a wits and awareness.
The real truth is, Mouse was bored and wants to poke a bear.
Prue, as your lawyer, I would advise against such a decision.
That's like, but I wanted to poke the bear.
I'm compelled to poke the bear.
Well, you got tricked by a bag.
I'm shiny.
Wits and awareness, yeah.
Heather, here.
About something I should experience.
So, back in the day, jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle.
Oh.
The back room?
I said your favorite word, the back room jangle jangle. Oh, now I need to go get
Green?
my
I
punch
did
and
that
film
video.
that.
You see him walking off down the street in the opposite direction of the where he was investigating. So he seems to be heading towards a nearby Catholic church.
I'll keep a very healthy distance just to see
Okay.
if he actually goes to the church. A church, any church.
If you follow him at a healthy distance, you do see he makes it to a church and goes inside.
Is there anything weird about the church at this hour?
It's a somewhat unassuming Catholic church. Like, it's not one of the grand cathedrals that you sometimes see in like New York or something. It's not that big and impressive, but it's pretty standard Roman Catholic church.
Okay. She would not try and actually set foot on the property. She would definitely decide to not do that. And she would go back She would probably. She's gonna also not go exactly the same way she came.
Okay. Sage,
Mhm.
you go to the spot. You go and you find Bryce is there. And he smiles when you show up.
She'll go and give him a big, tight hug.
Give me a wits and awareness.
Oh, fuck me.
It's the
Ollie is just standing. I'm just picturing Ollie just standing in the middle of the kitchen and just these two women glaring at each other.
I am burning my second willpower of the night.
Uh-huh.
And he's just there just being like, so
Let's go get
fun night.
go out clubbing and we'll eat some
3.
people. It's fine.
Okay. You just notice as you're hugging him that someone has walked from behind a building as you walked past. And the click of high heels. And she as you turn to look, it's Eileen.
This bitch.
This bitch. I'm gonna say Bryce, the motherfucker.
I was talking about Bryce.
Oh,
It could not. It could also just be,
It's totally not my
Stop trying
theory
to
that
defend Bryce.
fucking came into play.
Hi, Sage.
Is Feather crazy now? No.
Eileen.
Yes. Jesus.
It's time to establish a conversation. And she will be, as she
Fucking
meets
knew
your
it.
eyes.
Knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew she fucking had some merch directive on Bryce. I knew it.
I don't like how many dice that sounds like.
That's
Oh,
not
a
a lot
lot
of
of
dice.
That's
a
a
lot of
five.
dice.
That's a 5 dominate pool. That is a 5 dominate pool. That bitch has rationalized. That bitch has terminal decree. That bitch has submerged directive.
but Ventru is so boring.
Can we move now?
So, Sage, go ahead and roll an intelligence plus resolve.
Intelligence plus resolve.
Yeah.
All right, that's
God
not.
damn it. She's got cloud memory. She's got mesmerize. She's got. I can picture it. I can visualize her sheet because it's the sheet I would make.
That dice pool is some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. Is what that dice pool is.
You know,
She didn't
what's
even need
more
that dice
bullshit?
pool though.
You know what's even more bullshit? It literally was almost 2 10s, and then it just rolled onto a 1.
I don't think it would have helped. I don't think it would've
No.
helped.
I don't think it would have helped, sweetie. No.
So how
Could have rolled a 1.
how many successes do you have?
Just 1.
Okay. So she beats you by a lot.
I want the number, McCoy. At least do us the courtesy of giving the number.
Okay.
Keeping you
4
on it.
plus
That's all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10.
With a crit. Okay, 10 with a crit. That's
10 with a crit.
That's a lot of dice.
Bitch.
And she, says, you're going to come with me now. And we're going to leave it there.
We need to stop losing our ghoul.
She's taking my ghoul. That's gonna go real well.
Thank you.
That's fine. I'm
for-
gonna take Francis's. It's gonna be a fun day.
Just
Thank you,
playing
everybody
ghouls.
who showed up and watched tonight.
It's like
We,
a tea party, but with ghouls.
Yeah, Newark is just ghoul swap. We just keep
A new
rotating.
TLC special.
I have enjoyed running tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed watching. Let's go around the table and have people introduce themselves. Sage.
Hi, I am playing Sage. My name is Katie, aka DragonOfTheDarkRose on all socials, and I am potentially no longer Feather's ghoul. We'll find out next time.
We'll see.
We'll find out. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy. I play Amelia the ghoul, Ollie's ghoul, making sure that he's all good and well. You can find me on Andy Crimson or Andy.Crimson on pretty much all socials, and just happy to be here.
Hi, everyone. I'm Crafty Mirage. I play Feather, the Malkavian, who is going to choke a bitch next session.
Tracks.
All right, Ollie.
Yeah, I'm Ollie, Toreador, who has a ghoul, kind of, who at least knows one thing he didn't know now. I'm Wex, a Dark Path on TikTok, and I'm just happy to be here.
And Prunella.
Hi, I'm Mouse, RageMouxe with or without an E on the things that are relevant. And I am Prunella, the Ventru reject.
And I am Jeremiah McCoy, Basics of the Game on TikTok and here. I hope everybody had fun. We will be back in 2 weeks, and we should have an interesting next episode.
Be wary of hard doors that smell like wet dirt.
Yep. Agreed.
Indeed. And go listen to the thong song.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Benny Goodman is great.